Hey, welcome back to another episode of whatever this is. Today I kind of wanted to show off some of my Fathom Press books and I guess just bring awareness about what it is. So first, let's just show off some books that I've recently gotten from Fathom Press. So, well, not recently. I've had these for a minute, but here's the Snowman with really all these covers are really cool. I don't think any cover in these miss, and the cover artist who painted all of these covers, I'm pretty sure, goes by Stephen Andrade. I think I'm saying his name right, and just all these covers are so cool. So that was Snowman. This is The Wilds. I recently read this. I plan to do a review on it, that's the word, shortly, hopefully, if I get the time. Cold Front, which I've also read, and it was a pretty good read. And this is also really rare to find, not this version, but the original version is hard to find. And the last book that I have, but certainly not least, is I've actually recently got, and it is Chainsaw Terror. I'm so excited about this book. I've actually really recently started reading it. This is a bookmark that my niece made. So Chainsaw Terror. And they have one book up for pre-order right now, which is a book called, let me look it up. So yeah, the next book that they have that is up for pre-order right now, it is Riptide. And if you see this in the video, then my magical editing skills will show the cover right about here. So yeah, this is definitely one of my favorite, if not my favorite cover. I think my top two favorite covers are Chainsaw Terror. I don't know why, but this cover, dude, just, I really enjoy this cover. And Riptide, they're just also two books that I've really wanted to read. And yeah, so let's get to just Fathom Press in general. Fathom Press is essentially a republishing company so far. They've, again, they're bringing really hard to find books, essentially just out of being hard to find, like, Cold Front, I think was I could be wrong, but like a Canadian only release, and to find it in the States is just a monumental task of finding one that's cheap. Because I think the original Cold Front went for 100 plus. So yeah, copies of this, the original book, was really hard to find at a good price. So yeah, the head guy at Fathom, as far as I know, I guess he has the book, and he goes to people who like wrote the book or were involved, and he has them write introductions or afterwards, and they add some new things to the book, and of course the original book that's printed. But even for the Wilds, like, for a long time was really hard to find or just really expensive. One that really caught me off guard, I didn't think I would ever see reprinted or anything, is actually Chainsaw Terror. This goes for a couple hundred on eBay or anywhere because of just how rare it is. Sean Hudson, who wrote it, went under a pseudonym, I want to say Nick Blake. And again, like, this book is, the original is worth a couple $100, and I just gave up thinking I would never be able to read it because I've heard so much through BookTube and just a vintage horror enthusiasts about Chainsaw Terror mainly, and Cold Front. So these are two books that I never thought I would ever be able to read, and just out of the blue, I saw some other booktubers talking about Fathom Press, just how they're essentially reprinting rare or just hard to find books for everyday consumers. Like, this was maybe $20, and I think that might be the most expensive book on here. Yeah, so this was like 18. So this was like 18. This was like 16. Uh, let's see. This one was 18. And Snowman was 17. So they're all really good prices. And again, like their new book coming out, Riptide, which was just, it's first off just a very niche title, and it's just so obscure because I think the original writer, at least from my knowledge, Donald Cheatham, like that, this is his only book that he's ever written. So again, I could be wrong. Fact check me, whatever you want. I'm just spouting all this right off the dome. So, but yeah, this is, if you're really into vintage horror, especially like hard to find vintage horror, these books, at least for me, were a no-brainer. I immediately saw them, and they have more than just these, but these are the ones that I wanted right away. So, and I did pre-order Chainsaw Terror, like the day they announced it. I pre-ordered that, and the same thing with Riptide. The first day that it went up for pre-order, instantly pre-ordered it. So, yeah, just I mainly made this video to show you all the cool books that they have made and or making. And if you really like vintage horror and you never thought you would be able to read Cold Front or Chainsaw Terror or even The Wilds, I'd say the worst thing you can do is spend 20 bucks on a book you may or may not like. But especially with it being hard to find, I mean, it's a win-win, at least in my opinion. But yeah, sorry if this was ranting or anything or raving, or I just I really want to bring especially small companies like Fathom Press to other people's attention so they can I guess talk with me about this and just have like a small community of people who love vintage horror be excited about something as I am. So yeah, Fathom Press. Again, I'll show them one more time as if I haven't shown them 18,000 times this video already. But yeah, and plus, I don't know why, but I really like this white spine. So out of all these so far, this is, I think, the only one I haven't read yet. So I'm trying to save this for around winter or Thanksgiving time. So, yeah. Because this takes place, I think, like the day of or the day after Thanksgiving. So there's the Snowman. Cold Front. Again, I've read this. I plan to do a review of it soon, hopefully. And then The Wilds, which wasn't a bad read. And last but not least of this collection, Chainsaw Terror. So yeah, that's it. I just wanted to bring awareness of Fathom Press and really just look them up. I think they're doing the Dark Lord's work. So no, but no, really, yeah, just if you like rare or just hard to find books that you really want to read, because I think almost all these are just like really rare books. Yeah, just look them up, because these books are fun, they're great, and I definitely plan to look forward to see what more they put out. Anyways, I got reading to do. I'll see you in the next video. See ya.